Our last question for the evening comes from Miss Deborah from Walker County. Miss Deborah asks, the prison population is quite concerning. What are your thoughts on private prisons in the state and the people that profit from them?
Mm-hmm. My thoughts on private prisons. Boy, I tell you that prisons in general, the criminal justice here in Alabama, of course, is just off the chain, just terrible. What I found out that a private prison, or for a profit, we're going to say profit prison, that's really what private prisons are. It is a place where people are imprisoned by a third party that is contracted by a government agency. That is something pretty much is what our current governor is doing. Okay, private prison companies typically enter into a contractual type of agreement with governments. Okay, that commit prisoners, and then they pay a per diem or a monthly rate. It's kind of like they're paying someone, you're paying the leaser or the leasor to house somebody, to house your prisoners. Okay, so you're paying. So you're paying them this monthly rate, either for each prisoner in the facility or for each place available, whether occupied or not. So the real problem with prisons, private prisons, is that they are like a cancer. Okay, private prisons make money by locking people up, and the more people they lock up for, up for more times. Look at this. So the more people they lock up for more time, the more money they make. Okay, private prisons are morally distasteful to me. They don't. I think of this as commodity. It takes me back to slavery time, using the slaves for money, okay, for commodity. You sell them and put them up on the slave block, and they auction them off, and see, that's crazy. Taking me back, oh Lord. They don't save money, okay, and they have historic performance problems, but they persist. They really do. So there's not too much evidence to suggest that private prisons are any better. It's not. Okay, or worse than regular public correctional facilities, which raises questions about what their role really is. Okay, so we see that private prisons tend to take on the different responsibilities, generally working with lower risk offenders. They are expensive to run. We're wasting money. They have no incentive to rehabilitate anyone. They encourage corruption of the court system. They encourage abuse, which we know is happening, and neglect of prisons because that is cheap, and because they operate out of the public eye. They are hard to regulate. That's what we're taxpayers' money here in Alabama is going to doing things such as that. Think about that. They're making money.